My name is Chris Tosland, and I've been an eLife ambassador for the past year. I've been mostly looking at career development of new group leaders, and I've been working quite closely with another eLife ambassador, Sophie Acton. And one of the things that was interesting is looking at the career progression and career development of new group leaders. And to basically get a grip on this, one of the things we decided to do was launch a new PI, an early career new PI researcher survey in the summer of 2018. We did this UK based, and we wanted to try and get data to understand the different types of career pathways which people have as they start their own independent research groups, to look at the support they get from institutions, how research fellows are treated, differences in probation, startup packages, many different things which we all encounter. The reality is we have a huge amount of variability in the routes in which we take to become independent. Therefore, it's quite important to start to look at how those different routes are, how different institutions treat new PIs, and perhaps see how funders and other charities could look to support new group leaders and give them better security so that they can go forward and do good science, essentially. So we launched this survey, and to summarise some of the findings, I'll go through a few bits of the data. We had 365 people take part in the survey, so it's a very nice, good grasp of new early career researchers in the UK. Most were from life sciences. Now, we advertise this mostly through social media, so perhaps that's related to the fact of the contacts Sophie and I have. But we also worked with two other people who were non-eLife ambassadors. That's Alison Twelvetrees and Andrew Bell. They're from the University of Sheffield. But again, they're mostly in the social sciences or life sciences faculties. Therefore, perhaps we didn't capture as wide a spectrum as we'd perhaps wish, but still we're quite happy with the size of people who got involved. We found that there's roughly equal number of male and females, about 56% male. A large number of people are non-UK as they become new group leaders, so obviously international mobility is very important. Who knows what happens with Brexit and where this will lead us to in the future. But we do also find that 80% of new group leaders are white. So there's quite a big difference in race distribution across the academic spectrum, and it's something that really should be looked at as we go forward. Now, in the notes, there's many other factors, factors highlighted there. But I guess one of the other things that came up is actually there's a fair few gender issues which do actually reveal themselves. Some of these include facts such as there's a pay disparity between males and females as they start their career. There is perhaps difficulties in female PIs continuing in their career progression. They're able to essentially gather less grant income and less grants overall compared to their male counterparts. And there's also an increase in the teaching load for female new PIs. Now that could of course obviously impact on the success of grant funding, but all these things really need to be looked at to see how they can come together in a fair and balanced scenario. So we have lots of data from the survey, and we're writing it up at the moment, and we hope to get this published very soon. And we're also going to sit down with funders to discuss how funders could help to look at better supporting new PIs as they start, to put pressure maybe on institutions, give better frameworks in which PIs have to work within those institutions as well, to help basically support new group leaders as they establish their career. We have a list of recommendations going into that, and hopefully you'll be able to see all of the details soon. Thank you very much.